it's not a permanent marker, so you don't damage the wall, you don't damage the doorway. So if you could just mark your height, and this will be the base reading for the height, for your height. Then we will go into the power manifestation, and we will affect the height of your very own height. After which we will take a second reading, a second measurement of your height, and see the difference, see whether you manage to increase or perhaps even decrease the height. But don't worry, the height difference will not will not be permanent. Swamiji tells us beautifully that only if you do it 21 days continuously will actually stick. So let's say you increase the height by 1 centimeter for 21 days continuously, then you would stay at that new height. So we're not going to do that just yet. You can do that on your own if you saw this side later on, but we're not doing that in this program. We're only doing it for today. So rest assured, you will return back to the original height. All right, so let us now get ready. If you have already taken the base measurement, do let us know by way of a thumbs up. So give us a thumbs up to let us know that you are ready to go. So if you've already taken your base measurement, your height. So just take a moment. Let us know if you have taken your base measurement. So the base measurement, your initial measurement of your height. So this is the power manifestation of increasing your own height. All right, so let us get ready. Let us sit comfortably with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And invoke Swamiji in our inner space. So just now you have seen beautiful image of Swamiji during the darshan, had a beautiful darshan of Swamiji. You can remember this image of Swamiji in your inner space, just the Ananda Gandha region, just below the heart center. So just visualize Swamiji in your Ananda Gandha region, in your inner space. And just take a moment and feel Swamiji's love, his compassion, and his infinite grace just showering upon us. Just feel Swamiji's superconscious energy flowing throughout your entire body, all the way from head to toe, all the way through the entire body, through all trillions of cells that you have in your body. And just feel your entire body being rejuvenated, being energized by this superconscious energy that Swamiji is radiating. Now let us feel the space of oneness with Swamiji. You are one with Swamiji. You are in oneness with Swamiji. So from this space of oneness, let us move our gaze just gently to the third eye, just the area between our eyebrows. Just gently, just the way you would look at a flower. Don't concentrate, don't strain. Just the light gaze into the third eye. And now through the third eye, look into Swamiji's third eye. And as you do so, feel the connection that is being created. Just take a moment and feel this energy build up in your third eye as Swamiji is awakening and activating your third eye. Now let us make a strong declaration to affect the height, your own height, by whatever amount. If it's 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 1 inch, however much it is, let us make a strong declaration that you will be affecting your own height you will be changing, increasing your own height. Now, with this strong declaration in mind, let us start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let's continue chanting the Mahavakya. And from this space of oneness with Swamiji, let us start manifesting this power of increasing one's own height. Let us begin.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda
Yes, you can relax now. And let us now take a second measurement of your height and let us see the difference. So this is the power manifestation of increasing one's own height. And requesting the participants to once again take a second measurement. We took one measurement as the base measurement at the start of the power manifestation. And this is the second measurement. And let us see if there is any change between the first measurement and the second measurement. Please go ahead. once again, the power manifestation after the darshan is the most important power manifestation. It's the most important time that you can do the power manifestation, because as we said just earlier, Swamiji is infusing you with such high superconscious energy, bringing us to new heights. And it is important that we practice these power manifestations right after to vault this new height. So imagine like this: you're increasing the height of the ceiling. So the ceiling is how much you can hold in terms of energy. You're increasing the height of the ceiling. If you don't vault it in, then it'll just come back down. So the idea is, as soon as Swamiji raises your superconscious energy, your own energy, your frequency higher, we need to vault it in to make sure that it stays up there, so it doesn't come back down. So this is what these power manifestations do, especially straight after the darshan of Swamiji. It is the most important time that you practice these power manifestations. So requesting all participants, please make sure that you do take part in these power manifestations, because they are very, very important, very, very beneficial for a super conscious breakthrough. And let's face it, this is why we are here. This is why we have taken on this birth, to have the super conscious breakthrough, to have enlightenment, to have a higher super consciousness, to raise our frequency. All right. So next, let us move on to the next segment in our program for today.
And before darshan, we had revelation on working on the throat chakra. We were in the middle of it, but as the darshan preparation started, we had the transition for the darshan prep. But again, now we'll be starting from where we left. So please come to space of listening as we enter into this revelation by Swamiji, working on the throat chakra. So let's begin.
Because I fought with my mind and conquered it with million ways, I can easily remind my disciples any number of complications they bring, any possible complications they bring. When I sit with them, I clearly remember the Brahma Sukhi in me. That was the name I was using. Till 12, I was called as Swami. I was never called by my parental name. Never. I was addressed by my parental name by anybody other than my school record. From 12 to 22, the Brahma Sukhi was the name I was carrying, which was given by Kuppammal. I feel that personality is sitting in front of me as my disciples. I did not give up on that personality. If I would have given up on him, Nityananda would not have happened. Nityananda happened because I did not give up on him. Same way, I am not going to give up on these guys. Just now I was sitting and talking. The ideas I was sharing with them is very useful for all of you. I wanted all of you to listen. When there is an inauthenticity in you, you only pull down by others' inauthenticity. If there is an authenticity in you, you raise others from their inauthenticity. Let me define, listen. If there is an inauthenticity in you, you get pulled down by others' inauthenticity. If you are completely authentic, you raise others from their inauthenticity. I'm giving you a few seconds for you to internalize. When you are not authentic and you wanted to justify your inauthenticity, you use comparison as a justification tool. I was telling them, you go on justify your inauthenticity by comparing all the other fellows. Oh, why should I stretch me more than this? I am better than him. I am better than her. I am better than she. But you have not given up your life for them or he or she. You have to make your life success. You have to make your enlightenment. Jealousy starts as justification, ends as declaration of supremacy. It starts in you to justify your inauthenticity. The moment you learned to justify your inauthenticity, you have started committing suicide. You just need to be buried, nothing else. Your destruction has started. For God's sake, at least don't justify your inauthenticity. Don't be inauthentic. If you are, at least don't justify your inauthenticity. Stand exposed, naked to your own inauthenticity, even though it is little difficult. Face it. Stand by it. Standing exposed to your naked inauthenticity makes you authentic. Listen, this is going to solve thousands of your problems. When you are inauthentic, you will not want to expand you to others' image about you. Then what you will do? You will carry impractical image about others, expectation about others, just to teach them a lesson. You fellow, you expect that from me. You will see now what I will expect from you. This clash is comparison and jealousy. How many of you are able to cognize with what I am saying? Do you understand? Actually, when there is a expectation from others, image of others about you, first thing what you should do, you should be authentic enough. If you feel like you have, by stretching yourself, you are going to expand, you should do it. Or at least you should be complete enough to remind yourself that is not the direction I am going to be fulfilled. For example, if somebody has an image of me as a Shiva, that I should heal them and give them boon, then naturally I am going to expand me, stretch me, and fulfill. I'll stretch myself to their image about me. But if somebody expects as an image of me, I should give 100 century in cricket, little more than Tendulkar, I am not going to do it. Understand? Listen. The anyakara which is falling in tune with your ahankara and mamakara, which expands your ahankara and mamakara, only is expected to be fulfilled by you. Jnanatma clear? For the question with which you are hunting my head? Last 2 days, these guys are hounding me with this question. I am having a very beautiful last few days. All the ashramites constantly nagging me for the deeper and deeper understanding, for authenticity and integrity. It feels so nice. It really feels so nice, because the way they ask the question, I know they already contemplated about it. Listen. What I feel as my mamakara, I am a pure consciousness. What I show as my ahankara, I am here to transmit that to you. Then what is the anyakara you guys have? You think sometime I am Shiva, sometime I am Krishna, sometime I am Devi, sometime I am Muruga. So many anyakaras you have. So, if I fulfill your anyakara, is it in align, going to fulfill my ahankara and mamakara? If it is yes, I have to stretch me. If your anyakara about me fulfills in alignment with my ahankara and mamakara, so I stretch, I fulfill. Suddenly you come and think, I should give 100 century for India cricket team. That is your anyakara, your expectation about me is no way in alignment with my feeling of me and my projection about me to you. So naturally, I am not going to stretch me to your image about me. Understand? This clarification, to which image about you you should stretch, to which you don't need to stretch, will come only if you are clear about your ahankara and mamakara. So first things first, completion with you. Clear? How many of you had this question? To which anyakara I should fulfill, which I should drop? Now clear? Now you will know very clearly which anyakaras you should be authentically stretching. Understand? If I don't stretch myself to somebody's expectation of me being Shiva or Krishna or Vishnu, I'll die. I will not be living. That direction, Anyakaras, I go on, I am going to stretch myself. That is why I tell you, even after I leave the body, my Sangha is going to become like a Sai Baba's movement. Like Shirdi Sai Baba. Shirdi Sai Baba, see his movement. Why? Because he is sitting and stretching himself to every person's Anyakara. So I am going to be sitting. While in this body or after leaving this body, I will be sitting and go on stretching myself. To everybody's Anyakara about me. So naturally, if you expect me to be like Shiva, I'll appear like Shiva. If you expect me like Vishnu, I'll appear like Vishnu. Because that is in alignment with what I feel as me and what I project as me. All over the world, how many of you had this doubt? Which image about me I should fulfill and which I should not fulfill? Raise your hand. So now all of you are clear? Which you should fulfill and which you don't need to bother. Listen. Sometime, even, relax, you can leave your, even if their image about you has to be fulfilled authentically, it is in alignment with your ahankara and mamakara, even then you feel violent towards them. Why? Why should I stretch me to you? Come on, now I'll show you. You try to torture me with your expectation, I'll torture you with my expectation. Husband wants love, wife wants money. You expect me to continuously be loving, now I will torture you with my expectation. Marriage is like a workshop. Husband works, wife shops. No offense, please don't be offended. But women knows whatever fun I make about them, they don't feel offended at all, because see, even now, a simple decision I made, sending Swamis to offer respects to that Swami who passed away, I tell them very clearly, no, the image, even the statement you give, the image you project should be very clear from the beginning. Why do you think I put Devi in the same deity? Our Anandeshwara, main deity, why do you think I put the Devi in the lap? I did not put I could have put the Devi separately as the two deities. Even while you do Abhishekam, you will pour the milk first on this Shiva, and the remaining little bit only will go to the Devi if it is a separate deity. That is why I decided, no, keep as one deity, so equally it is poured. So when I send even a sannyasini, I am very clear. I have always two sannyasinis also, so that people should know from Dhyanapeetham, sannyasinis exist and they will always be there in any public appearance. Listen, let's come to the subject. jealousy is a violent expression you express due to inauthenticity, a violent expression of inauthenticity which starts for the survival by justification, which evolves as hiding mechanism of your inauthenticity and ends as declaration of supremacy. It takes birth as a justification of your inauthenticity. It serves as a protection cover, hiding cover of your inauthenticity. It ends as the just declaration of supremacy. How many of you are able to cognize this truth? Can you do this as assignment? Just few minutes. See how jealousy in you has started for justification. In how many places you used jealousy to justify you. Second, in how many places you used jealousy to cover your inauthenticity, to defend your inauthenticity. Oh, you expect that from me? I will teach you a lesson by expecting this from you. So this way, defending, protecting your inauthenticity. When these two jobs are over, then your jealousy goes to the extreme of declaring supremacy. With the declaration of supremacy, death happens. That's the last nail in your coffin. Declaration of supremacy is the last nail in your coffin. That is why I am very clear. I am the incarnation of super consciousness, not supreme consciousness. Because the word supreme consciousness is declaration of supremacy. It comes from violence. Even though super consciousness is supreme consciousness, the word comes out of violent declaration of supremacy. I make sure the violent declaration of supremacy is avoided in every interaction. Just 5-minute assignment. Please look in. At least 2 examples for each. Your jealousy starting as a justification mechanism, your jealousy being used as a defending mechanism of your inauthenticity, your jealousy declaring your supremacy. When you finished your justification and people are tired, they feel they are all subdued, you are justified, and you defended your inauthenticity, they accepted it. Then next step is declare your supremacy. Just 5 minutes or 3 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes, okay. Just 2 examples.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your 3 eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Alright, so Swamiji has already infused about the introduction. for the throat chakra. So let's enter into this chakra. Identify and write down in detail all the instances in your life in which you use jealousy to justify you. Identify. So there are two steps involved in this. First step, we are told. Second will be identify and write down in detail all the instances in your life where you use jealousy to defend your inauthenticity. For example, oh, you expect that from me. I'll teach you by expecting this from you. So, first, let's enter into the first one. Identify and write down in detail all the instances in your life in which you use jealousy to justify you. So, let's begin into this intranalization exercise.
Now let's move on to the second step. Identify and write down in detail all the instances in your life in which you used jealousy to defend your inauthenticity. For example, oh, you expect that from me. I will teach you by expecting this from you. So once again, identify and write down in detail all the instances in your life in which you use jealousy to defend your inauthenticity. Let us continue.
Yes. Now you can relax. After after this intra-nation exercise, we'll be moving on for the next chakra. We just worked on the Vishuddhi chakra, the throat chakra. Now we'll be moving on to the Angya chakra. So after this Angya, as we enter into this revelation by family, we'll be also be having kriyas and intra-nation exercise. So first of all, let's enter into this Angya chakra revelation. And again, Swami says all the powers that we start manifesting is from the power of third eye, from the Anya Chakra. So please come to the space of listening as we enter into this revelation with Swamiji.
Now we will work on the third eye center, brow center. Earlier we worked on Mamakara, then Ahankara, now we will work on the relationship you share with your Ahankara and Mamakara. Understand? The relationship you share with your inner identity and the identity you project outside. If both of them are aligned, the brow center is active, high energy expresses through you. If both of them have conflict, non-integrated, inauthentic, then Agnya Chakra collapses. Inside you, you always project yourself lower than what you are. And outside you, you always project yourself higher than what you are. Please listen. Inside you always project yourself lower than what you are. Outside you always project yourself higher than what you are. The brow center is blocked when your Mamakara and Ahankara are not aligned. Whenever there is a mismatch in what you believe as you inside you and what you project as you outside you, you are living with failure. Understand? This is the right word I will use. Your plan for life is failure. Please understand, if you plan for miracles, miracles will go on be happening in your life. If you plan for failure, failures will go on be happening in your life. It's like a sword which is sharp on both sides, rubbing you constantly. On one side, the inauthenticity of your Mamakara is pulling you down. On the other side, the inauthenticity of your Ahankara is pulling you down. Please listen. When you don't integrate these two, your Mamakara and Ahankara, in both places you will be shrinking. If you align both, the first thing will happen is you don't need to remember how you need to project you. That's the biggest relief. I tell you, even in the sleep or waking state, I don't need to remember at all how I should project me. I just wake up and come out. Because the mamakara and ahankara are so aligned, I don't need to remember constantly how I should project me. That's the first freedom will happen to you. That's what I call easy going. In easy going, you don't need to remember how you need to project you. In e-going, every inch for you to go, you need to remember. Either life is easy going or e-going. What I mean by the word aligning, let's analyze, let's understand. How to align the inner identity and outer identity. First, you need to understand both the pieces. And you have to know what kind of a connection they enjoy, or they may not even have connection. When your Ajna chakra is collapsed, you are wounded on both sides, wounded on outside and inside both. The easy-going life does not happen. You can see very clearly people who are egoistic, they become very serious and diseased. How to align them? It takes little realigning of your life for which you are afraid. That is where the problem is. You just have to decide you are not going to be doing the drama of having mamakara and ahankara separate. I am not saying you should be true to your mamakara. Whatever you feel inside you as you, just tell that, show it to the outside. No. Because what you feel inside as a equal lies than what you show as outside. What you show as outside, if there is a 50 lies in that, what you feel as inside you, that also has a 50 lies. One of the biggest problem human beings face is they think we should just show what we are from inside. Even inside you are not what you are. What will you do about that? Even what you feel as you inside is not what you are. So aligning means if you want to stick two things, in both you have to put a Fevicol. So for alignment, both needs to be aligned. First thing, remove lies from both. Don't try to make your inner identity just like outer identity, or outer identity just like inner identity. When I say aligning, what usually you will first try to do? Outside you show you are a courageous person. Then what you do? You try inside also, let me become courageous. You tell yourself, I am courageous, I am courageous, I am courageous. That is what is positive thinking. All positive thinking is loose thinking. No, that is not going to work. And otherwise you think, All right, inside I am a powerless fellow, I will show the same way outside. Then you start telling, see what am I, oh, nothing works. And you bring inauspiciousness to you and anybody who sees you. Align what you feel as you inside and outside. How you know? Not by pushing the outer identity inside or not by pulling inner identity outside. No. All of you understand the mistake you usually do? I am giving you one example. Inside, you are very frightened, outside very courageous. Then what you do? You try to, aligning means, oh, inside I will tell myself, I am courageous, I am courageous, I am courageous. Then when the problem comes, I am courageous, I am courageous, I am courageous, I am courageous. No, that is not aligning. That is what you do in the name of positive thinking. No, really. All known positive thinking techniques are nothing but the junk of the outer identity, which is supposed to be discarded even from outer identity, is being inserted forcibly into your inner identity. Like what you took out through enema is being inserted through the infection. No, I am giving you the very visual. Which you took out through enema is supposed to be removed from your house itself. But you get a glucose bottle and send the whole thing inside. That is what is your positive thinking. Most of the time, the lies of your outer identity, which was rejected by your inner identity, you think that chunk should be infused into your inner identity. No. Whatever is rejected in your outer identity by inner identity, that is lie. Throw it away. Whatever is rejected in your inner identity by the outer identity, that's a lie. Throw it away. Your positive thinking is not aligning. There's another thing you try to do to align. Go on talking about what you think as you to others. That is what you do lying down on the couch of the psychiatrist. You think by telling whatever you feel as you are becoming authentic. No. Whatever you think as you is not you. Neither by pulling the inner identity outside, nor by pushing outer inside, you are going to align between outer and inner identity. This is the first lesson you need to know. You need to know how alignment will not happen. Only then I can teach you how alignment can happen. This is like you try to fly by pulling your shoelaces. You decide you should fly. That's the first statement. Second thing, how to fly? If you pull yourself, you can fly. Third, what is the best way? My shoelaces, come. You know where will you fall. Trying to fly by pulling the shoelaces is not going to work. Then what is the way to align? Whatever you show as outer identity and not accepted by the inner identity. Like if you show what you show to the outer world, if you pen down, there are many characters, many things your inner identity will not accept. Hey, it is not true, it is not true, it is not true. Then through all that, say, I will not project all this anymore. I will not empower all this anymore. I will not repeat words or actions which shows these parts. And same way, write an essay about your inner identity. What do you think as you, feel as you? Many things your outer identity will reject in that. You will say, I am a frightened guy. So many ideas you will be having. I am a coward, I ran away and all that. But your outer identity suddenly will tell, no, it is not the case. Many times we won the game. Many times we showed courage. Please understand. Aligning of both identities will literally end up in no identity. Understand? Will end up in no identity. It is like Gopas. They have beaten each other and killed their whole generation, their whole civilization. Nobody outside came and killed. See, always in the war, it is never decided who is right. It's only decided who is left. War does not decide who is right. It only decides who is left. Usually in the war, somebody comes and kills, and the person who kills others, they are left alive. But the Gopas had unique war. Dwaraka, the Krishna's civilization, Krishna's disciples, Krishna's, or I can say Krishna's citizens. They killed each other and finally nothing was left. Same way, drop whatever complaint your inner identity does about outer identity. And drop whatever complaint your outer identity has about inner identity. This is the assignment now you need to do. It's a 2 minutes assignment. After that I will give you another one elaborate work. First, this 2 minute assignment. Describe all the qualities of your outer identity. One side. Other side, all the qualities of your inner identity. What you feel as you, what you project as you. Like a quality, one by one, you write. Then we will have a fight between these two. Whatever this one does not want in him, remove. Whatever that one does not want in him, remove. Then finally, there will be few qualities both want in each other. When you align, identity will disappear. You will live that easy-going life. What is easy-going life? Not having any weight while you do all your life. That's all. Not having any weight while you live your life. Not having either fear or worry or weight or anxiety. When all this is not there, naturally you are not there, then who is there? Because you always identified yourself only with all these things. When I became enlightened, first thing I felt is, oh God, I am lost. Whom I used to remember as me is not there anymore. Somebody else is sitting. But that somebody else, when I settled with him, I realized only this is me. Earlier, the guy who was there only is somebody else. Let's do this assignment. Your outer identity and inner identity. Describe like qualities. Outside, I show myself courageous. And I am rich. Outside, how you project? I am rich. Inside, you may be feeling, no, I am poor. Outside, you will be showing as if you are a spendthrift. You spend. You are charitable and all that. Inside, you know, I am a miser. I don't touch. I don't even buy toilet paper. I bring it from the airport. Whenever I go there, I take 2 rolls and keep it in hand. Now whatever you have written, can you cancel the qualities which the other part is affecting? See, if there is something in inner identity which outer identity does not like or does not reflect, cancel that. If something outer, the inner identity does not like, does not fall in tune, cancel. Finally, you will see only one or very few qualities where the other person does not fight. When you start living those few, you will just live without identity. Means in easiness.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your 3 eyes.
Yes, when you live without identity, you live in easiness. So all about the Angya Chakra. Let's enter into the Kriya for this Angya, this chakra. So it will be guided Kriya by Swamiji. So as it's a Kriya, make sure that you are available for the Kriya. You're performing the asanas properly. Let's begin.
Understand? This Kriya is mainly to awaken the non-mechanical parts of your brain to align both the identities. So the posture is Batta Batmasana. I don't know how many of you will be able to do. Try. If you can't do, at least sit in Batmasana and put the hands behind. See, basically, when you move your body to that posture, your nervous system gets aligned so that when I awaken the Kundalini, it floods through that particular channel. Without using your hands, now you have to control your breathing by the will. It's actually a process to raise the power of your will. The willpower is required to align the inner and outer identity. Ready? Inhale through left and exhale through right. No. You are going to do it and you can do it. You can. It is basically, that is why your hands are locked. Understand? See, the process is expected to teach you willpower. You can train willpower through the breath, the controlling of the breath. Inhale through left and exhale through right without using the fingers. No hands. You will not use the hands to control the nostril. No. And listen, inhaling through left, exhaling through right, then inhaling through right, exhaling through left. A simple Nadi Shodhana, but through willpower. Start. In that same posture, hum intensely. Your whole navel should vibrate with that humming. Your whole abdomen should vibrate with that humming. Hum as deeply as possible. While inhale, hum. While exhaling, hum. It is called Brahmari Pranayama. Do it as deeply as possible and as intensely as possible. Inhale through left and exhale through right. No. You are going to do it and you can do it. You can. It is basically, that is why your hands are locked. Understand? See, the process is expected to teach you willpower. You can train willpower through the breath, the controlling of the breath. Inhale through left and exhale through right without using the fingers. No hands. You will not use the hands to control the nostril. No. And listen, inhaling through left, exhaling through right, then inhaling through right, exhaling through left. A simple Nadi Shodhana, but through willpower. Start. In that same posture, hum intensely. Your whole navel should vibrate with that humming. Your whole abdomen should vibrate with that humming. Hum as deeply as possible. While inhale, hum. While exhaling, hum. It is called Brahmari Pranayama. Do it as deeply as possible and as intensely as possible. Inhale through left and exhale through right. No. You are going to do it and you can do it. You can. It is basically, that is why your hands are locked. Understand? See, the process is expected to teach you willpower. You can train willpower through the breath, the controlling of the breath. Inhale through left and exhale through right without using the fingers. No hands. You will not use the hands to control the nostril. No. And listen, inhaling through left, exhaling through right, then inhaling through right, exhaling through left. A simple Nadi Shodhana, but through willpower. Start. In that same posture, hum intensely. Your whole navel should vibrate with that humming. Your whole abdomen should vibrate with that humming. Hum as deeply as possible. While inhale, hum. While exhaling, hum. It is called Brahmari Pranayama. Do it as deeply as possible and as intensely as possible. Inhale through left and exhale through right. No. You are going to do it and you can do it. You can. It is basically, that is why your hands are locked. Understand? See, the process is expected to teach you willpower. You can train willpower through the breath, the controlling of the breath. Inhale through left and exhale through right without using the fingers. No hands. You will not use the hands to control the nostril. No. And listen, inhaling through left, exhaling through right, then inhaling through right, exhaling through left. A simple Nadi Shodhana, but through willpower. Start. In that same posture, hum intensely. Your whole navel should vibrate with that humming. Your whole abdomen should vibrate with that humming. Hum as deeply as possible. While inhale, hum. While exhaling, hum. It is called Brahmari Pranayama. Do it as deeply as possible and as intensely as possible. Inhale through left and exhale through right. No. You are going to do it and you can do it. You can. It is basically, that is why your hands are locked. Understand? See, the process is expected to teach you willpower. You can train willpower through the breath, the controlling of the breath. Inhale through left and exhale through right without using the fingers. No hands. You will not use the hands to control the nostril. No. And listen, inhaling through left, exhaling through right, then inhaling through right, exhaling through left. A simple Nadi Shodhana, but through willpower. Start. In that same posture, hum intensely. Your whole navel should vibrate with that humming. Your whole abdomen should vibrate with that humming. Hum as deeply as possible. While inhale, hum. While exhaling, hum. It is called Brahmari Pranayama. Do it as deeply as possible and as intensely as possible. through left and exhale through right? No. You are going to do it and you can do it. You can. It is basically, that is why your hands are locked. Understand? See, the process is expected to teach you willpower. You can train willpower through the breath, the controlling of the breath. Inhale through left and exhale through right without using the fingers. No, no hands. You will not use the hands to control the nostril. No. And listen, inhaling through left, exhaling through right, then inhaling through right, exhaling through left. A simple Nadi Shodhana, but through willpower. Start. In that same posture, hum intensely. Your whole navel should vibrate with that humming. Your whole abdomen should vibrate with that humming. Hum as deeply as possible. While inhale, hum. While exhaling, hum. It is called Brahmari Pranayama. Do it as deeply as possible and as intensely as possible. Sit in silence, keeping the awareness on your third eye, between the brows, eyebrows, in the brow center, but retain the same posture. Bring only your awareness. So now, let's gather for next session. Thank you.
Yes, what a wonderful Kriya that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has taken us through for the brow chakra. So now let us continue with the brow chakra. Let us have an internalization exercise working on the brow chakra. So this will be a four-step process. First of all, divide your notebook. So I'm requesting participants to grab a pen and paper, and on a fresh piece of paper, a fresh sheet of paper, you can divide the page into two columns. The one on the left, you can label as inner image, and the one on the right as outer image. So Soji has spoken about the inner image and the outer image, and about aligning these. So let us now look. On the left-hand side, we label as the inner image, and the right-hand side, the outer image. That will be the first step. So please go ahead. So request all participants, please gather a pen and paper, a fresh sheet of paper, where you will divide the sheet into two. On the left-hand side, in the left column, we will have the inner image as label. On the right-hand side, we'll have the outer image as label. All right. And next, in the left-hand column, we will write all the qualities of your inner identity, how you truly see yourself. Whilst on the right-hand side, you will describe the corresponding qualities that you project to others, which is your outer identity. So if, for example, you have an inner image of yourself that you are weak, you will choose to present yourself as strong. So this would be the corresponding quality that you project. So if it is indeed the case that you would be projecting that you are strong, this is what happens most of the time. This would be the corresponding quality that you would project to others, which you would put in the outer identity. So for every inner image quality, write the corresponding outer image quality. So let us go ahead with these three steps. We'll be projecting the slide. We are projecting the slide right now. So please go ahead.
Now let's move to the fourth step. Powerfully declare and decide to align yourself to the higher image. Whatever you do not want as your integrated image, simply remove that image. When you have identified and declared the integrated image you want for yourself, the gap between two identities will disappear. Please continue. Yes. Now you can relax after this intra-nourishing exercise for the Angya Chakra.
Yes, so once again, as Swamiji has pointed out, if we want to align our two images, simply discard the parts that we do not want in our integrated image and bring the higher image, align ourselves to the higher image. So we discard what we don't want and we select and we choose the one that we do want. We select, we encourage the identity that we do want. All right, so now let us move on to the next segment in our program.
So the next chakra is the Sahasrara chakra. So this is the last chakra. And Swamiji is not actually a chakra, it's an opening. So let's enter into this revelation by Swamiji.
Let us start. Now we will work on the crown center. The thought current of discontentment, frustration. When you lack involving with others' life, the crown center collapses. Please understand. If you make the responsibility as a lifestyle, involving with others' life with responsibility, the only way you can awaken the crown center, once your crown center is awakened, you live like a god. The only way your crown center is awakened is by living the fourth fundamental truth about living enlightenment, enriching yourself and others continuously. What I mean by the word enriching is you taking responsibility with integrity and authenticity that you are committed to continuously enriching, making difference to yourself and to others. Listen. You taking responsibility with integrity and authenticity that you are committed to continuously enriching, making a difference to yourself and to others. Enriching is your commitment to the possibility of living yourself and life around you in a space of expansion and completion. Enriching is your commitment to the possibility of living a life of enlightenment. See, when you learn to enrich yourself and others, you live a life of solution, not of problems. A Chandala lives only with problems. A Brahmana lives only with solutions. Kshatriya makes problems, Vaishya solves problems. But even Vaishya and Kshatriya does not have solution. They take it only from Brahmana. Enriching is your commitment to the possibility of being superhuman, living continuously the divine consciousness. Do not give up on yourself and give up on others. That is the secret of enriching. Understand? Don't give up on you and don't give up on others. The master key to practice enriching you and others is don't give up on yourself. I don't give up on me and I don't give up on others. I don't give up on me and I don't give up on others. Please understand. How strongly you are going to remind yourself not to give up on you and others, that is going to make the success of your life, and that is going to keep your crown center alive, Sahasrara alive. Let's work on this exercise, then you will understand this tattva, enriching others. Make a list of all aspects of your life that you are not satisfied or happy about it. Look deeply into each of these aspects of your life and identify where you are not taking responsibility for your non-integrated and inauthentic thoughts, words and actions that are present in these aspects of your life. Now with awareness, bring integrity, authenticity and responsibility to these aspects of your life and visualize that now you are a being in a space of expansion, happiness and gratitude. Write down what are the new thoughts, words and actions you will take in the same aspects of your life now. Inside this new space of being in expansion, happiness and gratitude, write down in what ways you will now enrich yourself and others in your life, in all other aspects of your life. Go ahead. Sahasrara collapses when you are not satisfied, you are not happy with your life. See very clearly, your unhappiness will be because you gave up on you. If you quickly give up on others, you will give up on yourself. If you don't give up on you, you will not give up on others. Because I never gave up on me, I'll never give up on others.
Yes. So when you give up on others, you give up on you. And when you don't give up on others, you don't give up on yourself. So with this, we have come to the conclusion of today's day 17 of Paramashivoham Level 1. And again, tomorrow we'll be back with another exciting sessions. And of course, the day will be starting with the Nityananda Yoga, Pratham Vinasa Krama.
Yes, so please make sure that you do join us for the yoga. It is the first session of the day. Please do not skip it. It is very important for aligning your body to the cosmos, aligning your body to the way it should be working. And also, it helps us. It's not just about the stretching. It also helps us hold the higher frequencies, the high energies that Swamiji is infusing us with during the darshan and during the kriyas, then all the revelations, all the segments of the entire day, of the entire program. So please make sure that you do not miss the yoga. And of course, the more you practice yoga, so it's not something that you practice once or twice. Practice it regularly. Make it your lifestyle. When you make it your lifestyle, when you start doing yoga, even for a few days, you will start identifying, you'll start seeing the difference in your energy levels, difference in your whole demeanor. Everything will change about you because of these higher energies that you are now able to hold, and because your whole body gets into the right alignment to allow for the energies to flow freely throughout your body. So it is so important. We cannot stress enough how important yoga is. And of course, also, please make sure that you do the detox as well. Very important. Detox before going to sleep. Take some haritaki. After waking up, take some neem juice. Must do it. Very, very important to remove all the toxins that have been stuck in your body for who knows, maybe years and years. All of these toxins are slowing you down, are making you not be your best. So the best thing to do, it's the absolute must. We have to detox. All right. So now let us end with a Purna mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Tat Sarvam Bhavashri Nityananda Param Shivapadukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Yes, thank you very much for joining us today, and hope to see you all again tomorrow.
Yes, thank you, Nityananda.